All right, everybody. My guest today is Batman, also known as Mr. Tyler. Mr. Tyler, how are you
Yeah,
doing?
the mask doesn't fit very well. It's kind of an older model.
Oh, okay. So you're like Ben Affleck Batman?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Okay, so you're in the older era
yeah.
of
And actually,
Batman.
take this off because I like to rep my stemware.
Yep, for sure, for sure.
Got to rep that stemware.
Yep. All right, Mr. Tyler, please state your name and how long you've been at STEM Lab.
All right. My name is Mr. Tyler, and I have been at STEM Lab since 2014, I believe.
Excellent.
So this is my sixth year at STEM.
Okay. Um, Tell us about your family, including any pets.
So my family, well, I'm very lucky because I have all of my family lives around me. They used to be a lot closer because we actually have a family farm that I've lived on my entire life. I've never lived anywhere else but my family farm. So I have multiple siblings. They're all younger than me. I'm the oldest of the kids. So I have my younger brother, Zach, who is 24. I have my younger sister, Taylor, who's in seventh grade at Rocky Top. I have my younger sister, Avery, who's in sixth grade at Rocky Top. And then I have my youngest sibling, Carter, who is in third grade at Silver Creek Elementary. And most of my family actually has worked in the district at some point or is currently employed in the district. My stepmom and my dad are both teachers. My mom worked as a office manager at Stellar. Um, so we have had my grandma. She retired from the district. My aunt works at the district building. So we have a lot of family within this district. Other than that, I have multiple aunts, a lot of cousins, and we all live in the Thornton, Northglenn area. So we have a lot of family around here.
So you're definitely an Adams 12 family. You guys work, you support the community. That's amazing. I appreciate that. Uh,
My so actually, my great grandma was the second. Let me think now. What was she actually? She was the second employed person in this district. So the very first superintendent, she was his assistant.
oh, that's awesome. So you have a long
Yeah,
history with
so
the district. Cool.
we do. Yeah, we do. We love working with Adams 12.
Awesome. All right, next question. Um, so why have you made STEM Lab your home?
Oh, I think I have, and I've said this many times. I feel so lucky to be at STEM Lab because I have never worked with a greater group of staff members. I've worked at multiple schools, and none of them do I have anything bad to say about at all. I love every school I've worked at, but when I started working at STEM Lab, there was this like magical connection that happened immediately. I had already known Mr. Shields from a previous school, and he was just so welcoming. Everyone was so welcoming, even in my interview. We all connected right away, and I think from that very first day at my interview, where I didn't even really know most of the people, there was just something about it that I was like, well, this is where I want to work for a while.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, we're
It
so lucky to have you, so I appreciate that. All right, Mr.
definitely.
Tyler, what's the best part of your job?
Seeing all the kids every single day. That is by far and away the best part about it is to make those connections. Just the high fives, because even the last week of school before we were leaving, we were kind of told to stop all high fives and we're just wash your hands constantly. And so just that connection of seeing those kids every day, at the crosswalk in the morning and in the afternoon, in the hallways, in the middle school locker area, walking up and down there, just seeing all the kids, talking to all of them every day, seeing how their day was going, hearing how their sports were going, um, if they got a new family pet, what their new favorite color was, or what their new favorite TV show was. Just seeing, and there's thousands of other things that go along with that, but just seeing all of the kids every day, that is the best part about my job. Is to and I'm not just saying the kids too. It's the kids, it's the parents, and all the families, and all the staff, and the guests that come into our school to help. I mean, it's just seeing everyone and being around such an amazing community every day. That's the best part about it.
Awesome. All right. What is one positive thing that has come from us being quarantined?
One positive thing that has come from this quarantine is, and I'll just say from me, because we were talking about this, I'm learning things that I thought I would not enjoy, that I actually enjoy doing. We're doing a lot of home renovations right now, and I've learned that I like to paint walls, and I like to paint, and I like to it's very relaxing, just the up and down motion of the roller, or finding all the little nooks and crannies to paint all the stuff in. There's something very relaxing about it. So I'm learning new things about myself.
So tell us about your side gig as a musician.
Oh man, there's one other thing I could do with my life instead of being a campus security. Um, it would definitely be singing in a band. Um, I have a band that I'm in called Spare Change, and my music persona is Big Daddy Ty. Um, yeah, it was the guitarist in our band. His name is Charles. His wife thought of that.
That's awesome.
I'm not quite sure how, but as soon as we heard it, we thought, okay, I'm Big
That's
Daddy
it.
Ty when it comes to music.
There you go.
Um, I've actually been singing since fourth grade. Fourth grade was the first year I started choir, and from fourth grade all the way through senior year in high school, I was always in a choir. Um, it's something that's kind of ingrained in me. My grandma is a musician. My grandpa was an amazing singer. It's something that's always been a part of me. And so I just kind of run with it whenever I get an opportunity.
Tell me, the first time music really impacted you.
Oh man, that's a great question. Uh,
Like I know for
I
me,
would
the
have
first
to,
time like I heard the Beastie Boys when I was so young. I just remember hearing the Beastie Boys on a little 45 record and it changed my outlook on music. So,
I will say this. I was a Disney movie baby. Um, we watched Disney growing up, and it was always the best. The Hercules soundtrack from the Disney movie Hercules.
yeah.
Um, oh, I can't believe I forgot this. When I think I was 5 or 6 years old. I could not have been any older than that. My grandma surprised me and took me to the Broadway show Lion King. It was in Denver, so it wasn't on Broadway,
Hmm.
but saw the Lion King, the stage show. I will never forget that. I will never ever forget that. It was the most. Oh, I've never ever forgotten about that, and it's the music that drives it.
Yep. Yep. Cool.
So I say, if it was the very first kind of influence of music on me, would be Disney songs.
Tell us about living on a farm.
Uh, well, I'll say this: for about the last 10 years, we haven't been like a functioning farm. We still have our land here, but it's not a functioning farm anymore. We do have some pigs every now and then. We get a couple of heifers every now and then, but it's not really a functioning farm anymore. But growing up, oh my goodness, I was in the 4-H club, which is a farming club that every year we would raise animals and then go to the livestock show down at the fairgrounds, and we would show the animals off and then sell them to a different farm, and then that farm would, you know, raise them up more or use them in a show the next year or something like that. But we would raise up these animals. My specialty was the pigs, and I loved working with pigs. Pigs, if you don't know, are some of the smartest animals on this earth.
I had a
They are,
pig once as a kid, and it was really smart. So
yeah, they're super smart. So it can be a lot of work with the animals and keeping up with that. But I'll tell you, the worst part about it is the weeds, the grass, the wild grass that will grow that you need to cut down with either the mower or the bushwhacker or something like that. But that is the worst part about the farming, is all of the wild weeds that grow. You got to take care of them, because if you don't, they're going to just take out all your land.
yep. Okay. All right. So one final question, and then we're going to get to the lightning round.
Okay.
So the final question is, when in your heart did you know you were a diehard Seahawks fan?
Ooh. Oh. Broncos all day long, buddy.
Okay. Well, I'm mistaken.
Yeah,
I
you
got
know
some.
what?
I got some
I
wrong
almost,
information then, apparently. So I apologize for that question.
I almost brought that cup to drink some water during this. I almost brought it.
All
For
right.
those of you that don't know, Mr. Shields was so nice, and he got me a lime green hydro flask, and he said that's the color of money. Mr. Santella says it's the color of Seahawks, and it is, but that's not the point.
Hey, well, tomato, however you interpret it, we know the truth.
You guys know, you all know.
All right, so I have 8 questions for you, and this is a lightning round. So I will ask the question, you just answer it, your gut instinct. If I feel you're taking too long, I'll give you the buzzer, which is just me being very loud. Okay.
Got it.
All right, Mr. Tyler, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, ready? Cows or pigs?
Pigs.
Blues or jazz?
Blues.
Hip hop or R&B?
Hip hop.
John Elway or Tom Brady?
John Elway. Come on
Mr.
now.
Santella or Mr. Shields?
Ooh, both. Mr. Shields.
And
I love you, Mr. Santella. I love you, Mr. Santella.
The Beatles or the Rolling Stones?
The Beatles.
Pink Floyd or Led Zeppelin?
I got to go with Pink Floyd.
Last but not least, Beastie Boys or Run DMC?
I got to go with the Beastie Boys.
Excellent. All right. Well, for a final message, Mr. Tyler, what would you like to say to everyone that will be watching this?
Oh, if you're from STEM, if you're one of the students, one of the staff, one of the parents, I miss you guys so much. I sincerely hope you are all staying safe and staying healthy. Life is not the same without all of you guys in my life. So I really hope that you are all, doing your best. Kids, I hope you're working hard. I hope you're doing as much as you can to learn whatever you can during this time, so that next year you guys can hit the ground running. Just please, everyone, stay safe, stay healthy, and hopefully we get to see each other really, really soon.
Excellent. Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Tyler. We really appreciate it. And I hope to see you here real soon, my friend.
Yep. I hope to see you too, Mr. Santella.
All right.
And you know I choose both of you, Mr. Shields and Mr. Santella.
It was the lightning round for a reason. So, all right. See you,
All
Mr.
right.
Tyler.
Bye.